Deep in the heart of Germany, nestled amongst a thick canopy of trees, lies a place of shadow and decay. Beelitz Heilstätten. It's a name whispered among urban explorers and paranormal investigators. A sprawling complex of over 60 buildings that has witnessed a century of history, healing, and absolute horror. Today, we're venturing into the darkness to uncover the chilling secrets of this abandoned sanatorium. Originally built in the late 1890s as a state-of-the-art facility to treat tuberculosis, Beelitz Heilstätten was a testament to modern medicine. With its grand architecture, elegant balconies, and sprawling gardens, it was designed as a place of recovery, a sanctuary for the sick. But when the world plunged into conflict, the purpose of Beelitz shifted dramatically. During World War I, it was repurposed into a military hospital, its pristine halls suddenly filled with the sounds of wounded soldiers. And it's here that our story takes a truly infamous turn. In late 1916, a young corporal from the 16th Bavarian Reserve Infantry was brought here to recover from a thigh wound sustained at the Battle of the Somme. He spent nearly 2 months within these walls, walking these grounds and gazing out these very windows. That young soldier's name was Adolf Hitler. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? To imagine one of history's most monstrous figures recuperating in this place. Some paranormal theories suggest that the immense suffering already soaked into the location might have had a profound dark influence on his mind during this formative period. Could the very atmosphere of Beelitz, saturated with pain and death, have nurtured the evil that would later be unleashed upon the world? It's a terrifying question to consider. A dark historical footnote that forever links Beelitz Heilstätten to the horrors of the 20th century. As World War II erupted, Beelitz was once again called into service. It treated wounded German soldiers, and by the end of the war, the complex was occupied by the Soviet Red Army. For the next 50 years, until the fall of the Berlin Wall, it served as the largest Soviet military hospital outside of the USSR. The decades passed, and the nature of the suffering within these walls changed, but it never ceased. The ghosts of the Cold War era joined those from the 2 world wars, layering stories upon stories, tragedies upon tragedies. When the Soviets finally departed in 1994, Beelitz Heilstätten was left to the elements. Nature began its slow, relentless reclamation. Vines crawled up the ornate facades, windows shattered, and paint peeled away to reveal the decaying bones of the buildings. The once manicured gardens grew wild and untamed. The hospital, a former symbol of healing and order, descended into a state of beautiful, eerie ruin. It became a magnet for photographers, historians, and urban explorers, all drawn to its haunting atmosphere. But as the 90s wore on, a new and very real horror would stalk these crumbling corridors. This wasn't a ghost story. This was flesh and blood. A serial killer, who would become known as the Beast of Beelitz, began to use the decaying sanatorium as his hunting ground. A former police officer named Wolfgang Schmidt targeted women and even a baby, adding a brutal, modern-day chapter of terror to the location's already dark history. He would lure his victims to the isolated ruins, and his crimes sent a fresh wave of fear through the local community. The idea that a real-life monster was walking the same halls as the supposed spirits of the past created a terrifying blend of supernatural legend and true crime horror. The arrest of the Beast of Beelitz brought an end to his reign of terror, but his actions left an indelible stain on the site, a reminder that the most frightening monsters are often human. Today, exploring the ruins of Beelitz is an experience unlike any other. It's a journey into a world frozen in time. You can walk through vast, empty operating theaters where rusted surgical equipment still lies scattered about. Light streams through shattered panes of glass, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. In the patient wards, bed frames stand like skeletal remains, and wallpaper peels back in long, curling strips. Every corner you turn reveals another scene of haunting decay. It's a photographer's dream and a ghost hunter's paradise. But it's the sounds and smells that are truly unsettling. Many who venture into the quieter, more desolate buildings report experiences that defy logical explanation. They speak of the distinct metallic rattle of an old surgical cart rolling down a completely empty hallway. Imagine standing in the dead silence of a decaying corridor, only to hear that chilling, rhythmic squeak of wheels on tile, getting closer and closer before fading into nothing. Others report catching the sharp, unmistakable scent of ether and antiseptic in rooms that have been abandoned for over half a century. Where did these smells come from? There are no chemicals, no open bottles. It's as if the very air itself holds a memory of the building's past, a residual echo of the countless procedures performed within its walls. People also report hearing disembodied whispers in German and Russian, faint voices carried on the wind that flows through the broken windows. Cold spots are a common phenomenon, areas where the temperature drops suddenly and inexplicably. And then there are the apparitions. Visitors have claimed to see shadowy figures moving in their peripheral vision, fleeting glimpses of what look like nurses in old-fashioned uniforms or soldiers limping down long-abandoned halls. Are these just tricks of the light, the mind playing games in a creepy environment? Or are they what paranormal investigators call residual hauntings, the spectral energy of past events, replaying over and over again like a psychic recording? One of the most active areas is said to be the old surgery wing. Here, the feeling of being watched is reportedly intense. People have felt unseen hands brush against their shoulders or heard the faint clang of metal instruments being dropped, only to find nothing there. It's as if the frantic energy of life and death operations has been permanently imprinted onto the location. The sheer volume of death that Beelitz has seen from tuberculosis patients from 2 world wars from the Soviet era is staggering. If any place has the right conditions to harbor spirits, it's here. The collective energy of thousands of souls passing through states of extreme pain, fear, and despair must leave a mark. Parts of Beelitz Heilstätten have now been redeveloped. There's a treetop canopy walk that offers a unique, safe perspective of the ruins, and some buildings are being converted into apartments. But the largest part of the complex remains untouched, a sprawling 200-hectare testament to its dark past. The decay continues, and with it, the legends grow. It stands as a powerful physical reminder of the fragility of life and the relentless march of time. So, what do you think? Is Beelitz Heilstätten simply a decaying historical landmark, its spooky reputation fueled by overactive imaginations? Or is it a place where the veil between our world and the next is truly thin? A place where the echoes of history are so strong they can still be heard, felt, and even smelled today. The stories of Hitler's stay, the Beast of Beelitz, and the countless paranormal encounters suggest that something profound resides within these crumbling walls. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying the powerful, haunting energy of this incredible place. Thanks for joining me on this journey into one of Germany's most haunted locations. If you've ever been to Beelitz or have a similar story you'd like to share, drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the world's most mysterious places. Until next time, stay curious.